Hello, comic book community. This is JoJo from JoJo's Comics. Told you I'd make another video if I got something from Pensacon, which was yesterday, Saturday of this past weekend. I did get a few things. I did go and get what I sought after. I'll show you what I got, but let's get started. You know, we're celebrating 5 years of Pensacon. I thought the book that they gave us whenever we got there was pretty cool. It's got Hank Hill and his buddies all on the boat out there on the Gulf. It's pretty cool. So yeah, 5 years, celebrating 5 years. Hopefully they'll continue coming. I mean, they should. They make a lot of money. It's a big thing here. There ain't much going on here, so I wouldn't see any reason why they wouldn't keep it going strong, because it is a good turnout. So let's get into it and I'll show you what I found. Okay, I found a dealer there that was out there on the floor. He was selling these books. Normally they had a $5 sticker price on them, but he had them you buy three, you get three for 12, so you save a little bit of money. And so I decided to go ahead and get this variant right here. It's pretty cool. So, what? Homage to Amazing Spider-Man 252. This one I really liked. Of course, it was, you know, Incredible Hulk Wolverine cover originally. Let's see, there it is. And then it splashes over to Black Panther. Thought that was pretty cool. Then got the Phoenix, but then again, look at there. Who's that? Yeah, Kingpin. It looks like Kingpin. I think it's Kingpin. Yeah, it's Kingpin. So I thought that one, those three were pretty cool. I really liked them, especially since they were on sale. Normally the LCS here, they sell them for like $5 a piece, which is, I think, is kind of ridiculous. $5.99, somewhere around there. But they had them there for, you know, buy three get them for 12. So I snagged 3 of them. Now then, Hit Girl #1 variant. Dadgummit. I got it signed by the artist, the cover artist. I swear I forgot her name. I had her name, I memorized her name, I knew her name and everything, and now all of a sudden it just draws a blank, because she's heavily known for drawing anime stuff, and she says that this was her, I guess, her first hit girl. I don't know what she said. I can't remember what she said. There was so much stuff going on. But she said this one here, this variant right here, is a rare variant because there was a mistake at the manufacturer or something like that, and they only spit out like less than 500 copies. So she had a bunch of these there. She was selling them and signing them and stuff. So I decided to go ahead and pick one up. I thought it was pretty cool. I like the cover. It's got an anime feel to it, but it's not all anime. You can tell that it's anime in origin, I guess you could say. But it's a nice book, real nice. Heck, if it's as rare as she says it is, I might send it off to go get it graded or something. Might be my first book I send off. Found this there. It's a real nice. Not real nice, but I mean, it's a nice copy, real nice copy. It ain't like Near Mint or anything like that, but it ain't no 1.0, 2.0 or anything like that. It's the corners and everything like that are still good. It's a little, you know, it's a white cover, so yeah, it's got some color issues, but you know, I mean, it's a Amazing Spider-Man 38. I mean, getting them suckers to stay decent especially if you're a kid back in the day. You didn't know these things were going to be popular and valuable or anything like that. And so to have this one held up this decent of a shape, I guess was all right. And yes, that price that you saw up there, yes, I did pay that for it. I paid $25 for it. I could have talked them down, but whatever. I was working on something else with it. So I'll show you all that in a minute. Went to another vendor that was there. I saw this bad boy on the bottom rack behind him. I was like, let me see that for a second. And sure enough, he gave it to me. First appearance of the Sentinels, X-Men 14. And yeah, as you can see, it's kind of rough, kind of crunchy. I really don't care about that. I just want it in my collection. I don't have one. I want one. I could really care less. I got a really, really good deal on this one. He was asking a certain price. I came in and I offered him a little bit lower, and he went ahead and took it. So it's in my collection. I'm happy to have it. This is the one, the reason why I went there. Remember I told you about that Amazing Spider-Man? You know, I didn't talk him down on the price of that a little bit. Well, this is the reason why. I got there and I asked that one vendor, I was like, do you have one? He was like, yes, but it's not on me. I was like, well, where is it? I figured he was at his house or something like that. He goes, no, it's out in my car. I got to go get it. I was like, okay, well, I'll walk around and everything. And he told me, he said, yeah, it's probably about a 4.0 or 5.0. He said, I'll sell it to you anywhere from, $65 to $80. I got to look at it. Let me look at it, and I can decide on what price I want to sell it once I get through looking at it. And I figured, well, it's yours. You should know what what it is. Give me a price. But I wasn't like that. I just said, okay, I'm gonna walk around. I ain't gonna spend my money. I'm gonna see, what else they got going on out there and everything. Which I knew if I can get it for that $65 to $80 price range, I'll be safe. So I can buy, some other stuff. So I walked around. I picked up the first Sentinel, a couple other books and everything like that, and he told me around lunchtime, so I walked around for a couple hours, came back around noon. He was still there. They were swamped. They were selling like crazy. And I'm like, hey, did you go out and get your book? He goes, no, I hadn't had time. He goes, I've been busy. I was like, I understand. I was like, I tell you what, I can give you another hour or so, and you can go out there and get it for me because I'm really interested in it. I really want to buy it. There's another one over there, and it was slabbed, and it was about like a 9.6 or something like that, but they wanted like, almost $400 for the, well, actually it was a little bit, I think it was like $425 or something like that. I wasn't in the mood to pay, $425 for a book that day. So I told him, I'm like, look, there's somebody else that has one that I'm interested in, so I need you to go out there and get it if you want to sell it. And he was like, okay. So I walked around a little bit more. It ain't that big of a con, guys. So, but I did occupy my time. There was other vendors up in the upper levels and stuff like that, and so I went up there and checked them out. Got a few prints of characters and stuff like that. So about an hour later, it was like 1 o'clock. I came down there and I'm like, have you went and got it? No, I said I'd had time. I'm like, goodness gracious, come on. I'm here with the money. I want to buy it. You want to sell it? I want to buy it. And so he finally told, I guess, his partner, because I guess they were partners in this comic book store. And so he went out there, got it, brought it back. And I was at the vendor right across from him. I was waiting for him. And instantly, whenever he got back, I saw him go for the case and put something in the case. I'm like, well, let me go over here and check it out. Sure enough, whenever I got over there, he had this in the case. I'm like, well, can I see it? And he goes, yeah. He goes, but I was looking at it. He goes, it's in a lot better shape than I originally thought. I'm like, okay. He told me that it had a blemish. As you can see, that was the blemish. And I told him, hey, cut me a deal. It ain't like it's, near mint or anything like that. And it ain't complete. Well, it is complete. My bad. It just has that corner piece torn off of it. Everything else Let me get it in focus. There. As you can see, there's no ticks or nothing. And it's a newsstand. Colors are good. Spidey's going through there. It's just that right there, which brings it down. And so he was looking at it and everything like that. Sorry about the shakiness. He was looking at it and everything like that. He goes, I know we originally talking about the price, 65 to 80 bucks. I was like, well, would $70 get it? He was like, I was thinking about leaving it here and see if somebody would come up and give me $125 for it. I was like, really? Really? I just been talking with you for the past 3 hours about this thing, and you finally got it, and now you're trying to back out of it? I'm like, no, I'm not going to play that game. And he goes, well, since I told him, I reminded him, I came back to you 3 times. He was like, well, he goes, I can't do 70. He goes, well, you give me 75. I was like, okay, I'll give you 75. I didn't even hesitate or anything like that. Busted out, 420s, got my 5. And that's how I came up with this. But yeah, if he would have played that dirty trick on me or anything like that, yeah, I would have raised the stink to his partner and told him that, because I do go to their comic book shop and I do buy quite a bit of books. I can easily go someplace else. They ain't the only LCS in town. And I was going to let them know that. But, for, what, $40, you're going to lose a customer? Okay. But yeah, that was pretty much it on my book haul at the Comic-Con, at the Pensacon. I hope you like it. I'm going to make another video. It's going to be strictly pretty much about the black suit. So all my key issues about it that I have. So I hope you like it. Like it, subscribe, please. I need the subscribers so I can keep this thing going so I can see how it does. And remember, keep God first. Love you. Bye.